Good morning, traders, and God bless. Thank you for joining us this morning for this pre-market session. I am Ricky Gaspard, and we will be watching this column here for volume spikes. Once we see a volume spike, we will click on it, come over here and check the current bar volume to make sure it has enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number needs to be flying just like you see on the screen right now. It needs to really be pumping good, and that is this current bar volume right here. Once we confirm we have enough volume, we come over here and we look at the candles to see if it looks in our favor. You'll be seeing me mark support and resistance levels. Let's say, for instance, the price rises up and it stops here. I'll mark a resistance level. When it pulls back here, I will mark a support level, and you want to try to plan your entry down here at the support level, but not without first confirming that we have green dominator bars coming in. These are the buyers, the green ones, the red ones are the sellers. And that this moving average down here, well, this my blessing indicator down here, is also moving towards the upside. The white line is the trend, the red and green is the buyers and sellers. So we confirm that we have a spike. We look to make sure we have enough volume. I'll be marking support and resistance levels. We'll plan our entry around support. Confirm green bars. Is this indicator moving upwards? Never trade off my screen. My screen is sometimes delayed. Delays can cost you money. Make sure you get set up on your own computer. Also, don't take my word for anything. Don't trust my indicators. Don't trust me until you've reached out to a professional licensed financial advisor so that he can steer you in the right direction. This is for entertainment purposes only. I build indicators. I teach you how to use indicators, and along with that, you learn how to trade just by using these indicators. I thank you for joining me this morning as we wait on our market to open. We still have about 3.5 minutes to go. I've only seen NLSP moving this morning. It's under $1, but it did move quite a bit. Started around 4.45 this morning and went up to 55 cents from 20 something cents. Was a good move. Make sure your chart is on EXT and you're active traders so you don't miss a trade. And enjoy your coffee as we wait on these next 2 minutes to pass by. I'm also going to be watching TRNR. That was yesterday's play. I want to see if we get a continuation out of it. I have it over on another monitor. About 30 seconds to go. Good luck in your trading. May the Lord bless you well this morning. And here we go. Watching for volume spikes in these two columns. Not seeing anything right off the start. ASNS starting to make a move upwards, only paying pennies at this time. Let's see if we can get it to push up higher. Pushing on up. We try not to chase these green candles each morning. These green candles can sting you pretty hard. Usually they'll run up here and you'll see a big red one right behind them. We prefer to wait on pullbacks. When I mark resistance and support levels and buy on the support. If you are a brave soul, you can buy these green candles and probably make a pretty good profit once you get good at it, but it is a high risk play. Pushing on up. ASNS. Getting a pullback on it now. We'll see if we can get the buyers to come back and bring it back up after these profit takers. Watch for a long wick on the bottom of this candle. Let me zoom it in a little so you can catch it. Long wick on the bottom of the candle means the buyers are buying up what they're selling and they're going to push it up even higher. So no pullback play on that resistance level. Running on up to 270. Or pretty close to it, 268, now 270. Continuing to fly. Now pulling back. Let's see if it's a pullback or do we get another wick on the bottom and the buyers come back in and push it up even higher. Continuing to climb slightly now. It looks like the powerful move upwards is slowing down a little bit. Pushing up again. Not going to get a pullback play on this one, it doesn't look like. And be prepared, this has gone up pretty high since we first posted it. There could be a lot of profit takers driving it down. So take profits along the way up. Make sure you don't get hung when they all try to sell. Don't try to nail the top. Just get a good piece of it and get out. Now pulling back. When this candle closes, I will mark a support level unless we see that tall wick coming back in to push it up even higher. That candle did close. If it continues to come down from this line, they will start taking profits. It may go down pretty far. Let's see if we get a tall green dominator bar in here to push it up higher. Looks like it is headed back up to that 273. Let's see if we get the breakthrough. No breakthrough on that attempt. That was a pretty good run up. I'm not expecting too much more out of this stock. A lot of profit in it. I'm pretty sure they're taking those profits. Thank you, Eric, for posting that one. You were a little bit ahead of me on it. I was waiting to see if it was going to move, and it did. So nice job on finding that one. Good job, Hurricane. Good job, M. Looks like we're pushing back up to the 273 area. Buyers trying to come back in. Need to break that 273. And it failed to do so. Looks like the numbers are calming down now. I'm not seeing very much movement in the numbers. Good job, Pro, on your trading. You'll hear me say don't chase the green candles, but just remember my words don't count. It's your trading style, your strategy. If you are familiar with chasing green candles, then go for it on these stocks. I often go for it myself, but I know what I'm looking at. Some of you may not. That's why I don't encourage you to chase them if you've never played them before, because they can make an immediate reversal on you and throw a big red candle down here and take all of your money from you. But if you are experienced at it, then I'll put you on my prayer list and you go for it. And thank you, Lord, for that run up. Waiting on the next one. SNOA making a run up. Cheap stock under 50 cents. Be careful on this one. They can be pump and dump sometimes. Let's see if it'll run. I'm not going to play this stock at all. It's too cheap for me. Been burnt too many times by these cheaper stocks. Running on up from 31 to 32 cents and a little higher, up to 35. Very volatile movement, jumping up and down. Continuing to climb. Pushing on up to 38 cents. Down to 35 and up to 38 and down to 35. Where does it go? Too jumpy for me. Next thing you know, it'll be a big red candle dropping 10 cents. Let's see if we get a pullback out of it. I kind of doubt it on a penny stock, but we can try. Make sure to watch for a long wick on the bottom of this candle. We get a long wick, they're buying up what they're selling, and they will drive the price back up. Doesn't really happen a lot on these penny stocks. Usually when they run, they're done. There's the close of that candle. I'll mark the support level. Let's see if we bounce from 32 to 36. Needs buyers. We did make it back up to that 36 and a slight breakthrough. Long wick on the top. That would be the sellers driving the price back down. Trying to push through that 36 cents, just can't seem to get it done. Back to watching these percentages take off. Wish we could catch something around the $5 range, $6 range. Good job, sleek designer. Hopefully those two stocks aren't the only two plays we get this morning. Got to keep a close eye on these percentages to see if they're going to take off again. Rich, it does. You can use the same scan. The pre-market scan does work in after hours. If you are a premium member, I do have a after hour scan as well. But you can use pre-market. After hours a little bit tougher than pre-market. A lot less movement, a lot less stocks to choose from. But when they have a winner, they go up pretty good in after hours. Just not very many opportunities in the after hours market. ASNS lost everything that it paid out this morning. It could have very well been a pump. You never know. I would think if it was based on news, it would have held the price once it got up there, but it didn't. Watching for movers. QLGN on the run up. Another penny stock moving this morning. Don't think we're going to find anything in my price range. So I'll be sitting on my hands while these cheaper stocks move through. This one we were a little late on. I don't know. I guess the movement was so small it could not throw a spike. And then it took off. Let's see if we get a pullback here in this area. Watch for the long wick on the bottom of this candle for the buyers to come in and drive it back up. I'm going to give you a word of caution here. These cheaper stocks can eat your lunch, so be careful trying to play them on pullbacks. Let's see if it goes from 26 to 29. They will take your lunch money away, that's for sure. Doesn't look like we're going to get a continuation to the upside. Downward we go. Good thought to keep in mind is the higher the price, the more stable the price movement. Not like they're going to drop 10,000 shares on a $30 stock. They do, but it's not likely. But I love pre-market. I love playing these volatile stocks at the market open. They are very profitable. No halt. A stock can go from $1 to as high as it wants to go. We have seen them go from like $3.75 to $60 in a pre-market session. Of course, that was 6 or 7 months ago, but it does happen a couple of times a year. You happen to get into one, and the next thing you know, it's 10 times the amount you bought it for. Watching these volume spikes when they happen, not currently seeing anything. ASNS making another push to the upside. Be very careful here. We are on the back side of the trade. This is the front side. This is the back side. We could just be creating lower highs. Of course, we did break the high here. Now we're retesting that high to see if we're going to run up even more. Retesting that 250 level. If it can't break through it, it could go sideways or it could run up and test this level of 265. So these are all of the people that missed this run, hoping that it's going to do this run again. That's what these are. So now these people are wondering, why did I get in here? Then they'll probably get a red candle and have to get out and pay the kitty a little money. Not seeing an LSP spiking on my chart. I don't know why you're posting it. I'll take a look. Can you hear me now? I don't know what's going on. All right. First question was Ricky, what's the max risk I allow before getting out? Pro, I'm not the guy that's going to chase it all the way to the top. If I played this stock here, I would probably get in and I would have doubts right in this area. I'd probably hold on for a little bit. But if I seen more red candles, I would just get out and consider this a small gain. But most of the time, I'm not going to chase it all the way to the top. If I see a couple of red candles coming in, I'm going to get out. I just want a piece somewhere here in the middle. And sometimes that's a big mistake, but it's also locking in security on my account. Because sometimes you can get up in this area here and boom, the big red candle comes. So I try to play the move, give it a candle or two at the beginning. Once it gets up high enough, I try to buy enough shares to make it worth my investment. And then I get out when I'm happy. I'm not chasing to the top. I'm not relying on risk. I'm just watching the numbers. I play volume and price action as long as we are moving up and we have green candles or green bars down here and this indicator looks good. I'm fine with hanging on. So a stock this cheap, I don't play. If it was a $5 stock or so, I may go in for 1,000 shares and pick up 20 cents for 200 bucks, or maybe 3,000 shares for 600 bucks. It all depends on how the stock is moving. That's how I determine the amount of shares I want to trade. And let's see, there was a question over in Discord. Do I think on small penny stock runs it's better to buy at the asking price or sell the bid? I always buy the ask and sell the bid. You have to do limit orders in pre-market. And yes, we are working on the new website. There's a lot of technical programming to that thing, so it's going to be a while. We're trying to get it done, but I don't want to launch it until it's 100%. I don't want to try to have to fix it while we're using it, if you can understand that. One and done. Get it done, use it. Keep in mind, I've got to figure out the live streaming. We already have the chat sessions going over there. Of course, nobody's using them yet. I haven't launched the site. Couple more things. Got to add the data. We have some data on it, not all of it. We have to transfer everything from Discord over to there. There's a lot of work involved. It's not, hey, I'll have you a website in a week. It's not that easy. Watching the numbers moving. PHIO under $1. Lord, where's my stocks at? Give me something with some meat behind it. This one looks very weak. Not worth putting any money in. ASNS slowly pushing its way back up. Bounced off of that 34 nicely down here. If you're unfamiliar, this is the 34 EMA. It's a well-respected moving average. Price usually always pulls back down to it before the next run up. Make sure you have it on your charts. You are welcome, Pro. Well, some funny things going on with the computers this morning over here. The downstairs computer, it was already on, and I wiggled the mouse to get the screen to come on, and it says your computer has had problems. Really? No one was using it. So I had to reboot that one. This one, you tell me I have no sound. I look at the mic is on. I turn the mic off, turn the mic back on, and we have sound. That's not normal. Never had to do that before. MBIO maybe going to push up here. Looking like it's setting up for a run up. Not a lot of volume. It does have some volume. We need this number really ticking right here. The volume spikes have quit. That should give you an indication that it's not time. Nature therapy films. I'm just tired of fighting the battle with Discord. The scammers try to steal all your customers. There's absolutely no control of what happens behind the scenes, behind your back. I have to move forward. I got a business to run. I don't like playing games with scammers. So we're moving over to a website. And you guys shouldn't have to put up with somebody trying to tell you they're me and trying to take your money and sell you something when it's not me. It's a great platform for streaming, but that's about it. The rest of it, there's no organization to Discord. Once you create a page, if you want to reorganize it, you've got to pretty much do the whole page over. That's why some things are not quite in order on Discord. It could be a much better platform than what it is. And you know they're making billions of dollars. I don't know why they don't correct the issues. MBIO, not enough volume, barely moving. It could end up being a $10 stock, but very slowly. And that was a joke. And then it'll be $10 before I know it. MBIO pushing up a little bit more. If you like it a penny at a time, this stock is for you. Pushing up even more. Good morning, Jimmy. Yeah, we had one or two good ones. One of them was fair. I believe it was ASNS. Right here we had a run up. Right at what time? 6 o'clock. And we had a penny stock mover. That was about it. Waiting for volume spikes. Enjoy your coffee while we wait. Looks like we're in a state of just wait and drink and whatever. Go make breakfast. Wait till you hear me scream. Shane, that's an easy one. You just click these three bars right here and click detach. Wherever I can find it, let me find it. Maybe it's these three bars. Yeah. One of these sets of three bars has a detach and you can detach it. I only have like 20 different detachments. All of these are detached. Every one of them. ASNS retesting 270 again. Let's see if we break through. Looks like we did get through that 270, pushing on up to 280. Don't know if we have buyer support there though. Looks like the buyers are trying to come in. Some of these stocks, I have to change stocks frequently whenever I see a volume spike, but you may want to, if you see one you like, you may want to continue watching it so that you can play it. This one I was late on. I mean, it was already up here. So I don't have the time to spend to just sit there watching on them. We may move on to another stock by the time I get back to it. It's already moved. Continuing to push a little higher. I don't know about a decoder ring. I'm decoding the market. I have enough decoding to do. Pushing on up a little bit more. Continuing to go. That's the way it goes. You get out and they run up. It's okay. It's going to happen quite often. Just another one of those things you have to accept. Me either, Chad. I haven't bought anything. I want something that's going to run up 60, $80, $2. One trade. That's all I need. Just one good trade. It was under low volume, Jimmy. It was rising, but it didn't have the rush of volume like the first run. Next chance we have is the top of the hour, which will be 7 o'clock Central Time or 8 o'clock Eastern. That's usually when news comes out, is the top of the hour. Sometimes on the half hour, so you have to watch both. Good job, Rich. Five o'clock Pacific. It's okay if you have to get up that early as long as it's paying you, right? If it pays to get up, I would be up. Very smart move, Jamie. You were paying attention in yesterday's conversation. All right, YouTubers, I do this for 1 hour for free every morning. If you haven't joined us over on Discord, there's a label up there at the top. It's white and yellow. Click the Discord. You can join our Discord for free, but there is an upgrade if you want to become a premium member. But while you're free on Discord, talk to other investors. They'll let you know how we do over here. We don't play games. We're about serious making money. I want everybody to succeed. So if you want to join us, upgrade, get on Discord for free. I do these streams on YouTube for 1 hour. They start at 5:55 a.m. Tomorrow the market's closed, but I'll see you again on Thursday. So come and join us again. I hope you have a blessed trading day. And as always, God bless. I will see you later.